All right, so you just saw the dynamic flex in all its entirety, so now I will go through each exercise one by one to give you better cues on it. So forward jog, that's pretty obvious, right? It's a nice slow jog going forward. I'll tell your athletes, anywhere from like that 40–50% range, just to get the blood moving. Once you get the other end, reverse jog. All right, so make sure when they're doing that, you cue them to reach their legs back, all right? Just like they're running backwards. So after that forward skip, again, that one's pretty self-explanatory. And then forward skip with arm action. Again, we just want to get the blood moving. So as you saw, I was moving my arms out in front of me, just crossing them. You could have them do that. You could have them do rotations with their arms, whatever you see fit. Give you some options with that one. After that, the karaoke. So again, that's a lateral movement, right? So as you do it, make sure when that back leg comes forward again, so going behind my body, then I'm gonna rip it forward. Make sure you cue your athletes to rip that knee above your hip, okay? So here, rip it above. All right, so make sure when you go down, you go back facing the same way as well. After that, we have our knee hug with a lunge to a reach. So they can do it where their heel is flat if they lack balance ability, but if they're pretty good here, tell them to pull their knee up and get up on their toes as they're going, all right? And then from here, again, you saw my back knee never touch the ground, and here I'm reaching up towards the ceiling, all right? Trying to literally get my toes up to the ceiling. What you don't want to do is, overarch your back, all right? Keep that spine neutral. After that, we have our quad RDL to leg swing. So that's where we're here, okay? If you can, take this free hand, reach it straight, try to keep it right in line with your back, nice and parallel, and then take this leg that I'm holding in my hand, swing it forward, okay? And then take a couple steps, switch legs, same thing. Get a nice, good reach, feel a stretch in the back of your leg back here. And then from this position, swing it forward. After that, we had our Spider-Man with rotation. So that's the one where I'm down here, okay? Again, similar to other exercises, we don't let that back knee touch the ground. Then we're gonna reach up, open up nice and big, and then take my free hand, put it under my leg that's on the ground. Okay, then you get up, take a couple steps, switch legs. After that, we had our inchworm with a push-up. All right, so for that inchworm, the goal for this one is to try and keep your legs straight, or as straight as you can the whole time. So start here in this position, walking my hands out. From here, do a push-up. And then as you walk up, keep your legs straight, bring your toes as close to your hands as you can, then repeat the process. All right, so for these, you can do anywhere from 3 to 5 in a row, and then just have your people get up and run to the other end, okay? After that, we had our heel to hip lateral lunge. So for this one, you'll start facing the cone, grab a free heel, start with the right leg first, grab this foot, bring it up to my hip, and then take that same leg, step out to a lateral lunge. Okay? And then take a couple steps, repeat with your left leg. What you'll probably see is, as your athletes do this, right, they'll go into their lateral lunge, and they'll probably be pretty high. That's normal. Everyone's got really tight hips, but as they get going, just make sure you cue them to sink their hips back, reach their hips back as they go down, and try to get a little bit lower with each lunge that we do throughout the warm-up. Next one we had was our toe sweeps. So with the toe sweeps, all right, so you want to cue your athletes to take that front leg, keep it straight. All right, that front heel should be in line with that big toe. Then as you go down, push your hips back. Should feel a stretch in the front hamstring right here. Go down, sweep the toe. All right, take a couple steps, switch feet. Again, front heel in line with the back big toe, pushing my hips back, keeping this leg straight, sweep the toe, take a couple steps, repeat. Moving on, we have our A skip. So unlike these skips in the beginning, the A skip is going to be more violent. All right, what you want to cue your athletes to do is keep your arms at 90 degrees, opposite arm, opposite leg, and have a big arm swing. Your legs will follow your arms when you do it. So violently push to the ground, don't overemphasize that swing. All right, again, do that all the way down. And then after that, we had our power skip. That's going to be the same as an A skip. As you saw in the video, it's going to be a little bit more violent, right? More force in the ground, so you want to get higher as you go with the power skip. Tell them it's like, Super Mario Brothers. You're like Mario trying to reach up to get those gold coins. And then the last one, build up sprints. All right, so again, like the beginning, but now we're gonna ramp it up. So it's telling your athletes to do 40 to 50% in the beginning. Now, ramp it up to about 80, 90%, okay? So start slow, and then again, ramp it through, sprint to the end. And that is the dynamic flex.